Hi carrots, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and this is my first reaction to 17. I am super excited for this. Now the 3 songs I'm doing today are 3 songs I have relatively heard. I've heard Pretty You once from watching Girls Planet 999, so I've never heard 17 sing it. But I've also heard Left and Right. Left and Right's on my playlist. Like I've listened to that song frequently. It's one of my favorite songs in K-pop. And then Rock With You. I tried to stay away from Rock With You as much as possible. However, they were definitely promoting at the same time as 127, and I was watching a lot of 127's content, or I was watching all of 127's stages because I'm an citizen. So, but I know quite a few of the guys. I think the first time I was like really introduced to 17 was Felix from Stray Kids suggested a song called 17. And Joshua and DK were like collaborating with Pink Sweats on that song. So I decided to listen to that version, and it's an incredible song. It's so good. It's one of my personal favorites. So I like looked into those two. But that was pretty much the extent, because I knew at some point I wanted to react to them because I've heard a lot about them. They're absolutely legendary in K-pop. So I was excited to really get to know more about them. Also, the China line, so like the 8 and June are really good friends with the China line from NCT. So I know a lot about them as well. I think the 8's real name is Ming Hao, right? Like I'm almost positive that's true. But I know, for the most part, I think I know their names, but I can't put some faces to some names. I think the person I know the most about now is Joshua. So if I had to like go in with a bias, it would be Joshua. But it's probably going to change, and I'm probably never going to be able to pick a bias in this group because they're all so talented. But super excited to get into this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Pretty You. Okay, angel vocals. These are so cute. This choreo is so cute. This is so wholesome. Like, they're just having the best time. Honestly, this didn't feel like an MV. Like, the camera quality definitely looked like an MV, but it really just felt like they gave 17 a camera and said, like, "Go out and have fun." Because it was just, like, them enjoying different activities, them bowling, them playing with the, like, powder paint and all this stuff. It was so much fun. I love this song. Like, I didn't even realize this was a 17 song because when Girls Planet did it, until they said something about it, and I was like, this song is so good. It's, like, so happy and joyful. Like, you can't help but smile thinking about the song. So I've been wanting to add it to my playlist because it was so good. And I knew, like, it would be even better with 17 because it's their song. It absolutely delivered. It was just as amazing as I thought it was gonna be. There were definitely more faces I recognized in this that I forgot to talk about in the beginning. But I remembered as I was getting ready to watch this, I watched the AAA awards, and 17 went out to get their awards, and Hoshi, like, protect Hoshi at all costs. I genuinely thought he was one of the younger members, like, younger than I was, because I think I'm, few of them are the same age as I am. I was born in 98, so I think a couple of them are younger than I am, but quite a few of them are older than I am. But I genuinely thought Hoshi was younger than I am because he's just so cute. I just wanted to protect him at all costs. I don't know anything about that man, but he was just, I love him. And, like, it was so cool to see him, like, try so hard in order to, like, be able to thank his Japanese fans, because a lot of people wouldn't go out of their way to work super hard to learn a new language and, like, to learn an acceptance speech in a new language. And it really shows, like, the dedication Hoshi has to, like, carrots. And it was really, really sweet. But to see, it was another thing to see, like, his members really encourage him, because I know he had a hard time with it. But that can be really stressful. Like, it's not your native language. All these lights and cameras are on you. It's live. Like, everything that contributed to that. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. So, like, props to him, and him, like, screaming during Woozy's acceptance speech was hilarious. He's just so precious. I just want to protect him. But I think he's, like, 2 years older than I am. So it's just really, really sweet. So I just had to get that out there because I couldn't I wanted to talk about it and forgot about it the first time. So also, as for getting into Left and Right, I want to say this first frame is Vernon. If I get these wrong, I'm so sorry. I'll do a guide for them and learn more about them. But I'm just trying to guess as much as possible, see where my, like, knowledge is. But I want to say this is Vernon because I think Vernon and Josh are the only, like, fluent English speakers. I think they're both from the States. I could be wrong, but I want to say that's true. So, or at least, like, at least, like, lived in the States for some portion of their life. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and get into Left and Right. Love this song. So good. My sister actually showed me this song before I ended up actually listening to it. So, like, thanks to her for putting me on this 17 track. So, but with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this.
Left and right, left and right, left and right. 17. 잊지 말아야 해 줄배선에 설 때는 무릎 꿇고 고개를 들어 무릎 꿇고서 추진력을 얻고 나면 제일 먼저 baby I'm so gonna 친구들 불러와 한번 celebrate
I think this is Esther. I could be wrong though.
Red carpet 위를 좀 내린 잘 나갈 거야 또 아물면 대기
Ooh, I like that camera one. Oh, he's really pretty. They're all really pretty. Whoever does this, so good. I think that's the 8. Josh. Concerned. What is going on? The guy holding the camera is a mood. He's so pretty. That's June. I know that for a fact. This is so fun. Okay. Hopefully I got to. Oh, there's still a ton left. Man, I'm sorry. Yes. I love this. The credits. This is such a fun dance. I can't tell who this is. Man, he's getting it though. This is such a good song. Like, such a good song. I listen to it all the time. They did an incredible job with it. Their MVs are always so fun. They're kind of random, or at least this one was. But I really like how playful it is. It just, someone I think told me once was like 17 or like the theater kids of K-pop, and I can see it. Like, it makes sense. You can tell it just like that kind of personality just like oozes out of them in their MVs. So this is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this. Whoever sings that part I talked about during this, I need somebody to tell me, because it's so good. The first time I heard it, I was blown away. The vocals, so good. Okay, Rock With You. This is the one I was most anxious to hear because I like avoided it at all costs. Like, I've heard snippets of it, but really tried not to hear a lot of it because I knew I wanted to react to it as soon as possible. But with school and finals and everything, this is the first time I'm getting to sit down and actually do it. But I want to say it starts off with Josh, because 17 and NCT always performed either like right after each other. I want to say 17 usually performed after NCT, because 17 is older than NCT is. But like they would do the ending fairies for NCT and cut to like the first shot. And I want to say the first shot was Josh, unless that was a B-side that they were doing and I just didn't realize it. But I always like wanted to see their stages because their performance level is like top notch. So good. I remember before I even like really actually no, this was afterwards because I listened to a lot of groups, but like I really listened to a lot of NCT and a lot of Stray Kids, and those two groups are nominated for like best performance group at Mama along with 17. And I was like, look, I love my groups, but if 17 wins that category, they rightfully deserve it because I've seen a couple of their stages. The synchronization, the personality, it's something else. So like from a completely unbiased view, and as someone who listens to other groups in that category, like if 17 won that, deserved. It's so good. So good. I'm excited to get into their dance practices because I know it's gonna be like next level. I'm gonna eat it up. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get into Rock With You. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so it does start with Josh. Joshua.
I just want to love you. 널 혼자 두지 않아 난. I just want you, I need you. 이 밤은 짧고 넌 당연하지 않아.
I want to reiterate the fact that they're such a pretty group. Yes. I love this full choreo. Ooh.
너 위에 달리고 있어. 너 위에서란 모든 숨이 멈출 때까지 난 너만. No words are enough for you. 멜로디로 담고 싶어. 너의 모든 감정 내가 들을 수 있겠죠. I just want to love you. 넌 혼자 두지 않아 난. I just want you, I need you. 이 밤은 짧고 넌 당연하지 않아.
Yes. Get it, Hoshi.
모든 순간들이 오로지 널 향해 있어. 나는 너 하나로 춤. 당연한 거야 나 없어 나에게 너만.
Ooh, I like that it slows it down.
Let them break your heart. Oh no. 그 어디라도 baby hold on, baby hold on. baby hold on, baby hold on. 어디서라도 세상이 끝나더라도. Stay with you.
Oh, oh, I really like this one. Oh my goodness. I love this shot at the end with like the use of the drone where it just wipes around them. Okay, I have to like watch it again because the cuts, I couldn't really tell. It almost looked like they were cutting back and forth for what would be like a dress rehearsal compared to the actual concert, because it looked like one shot was just like cameras and everything, but then they cut to the next shot and you could see like what to me look like little light sticks and everything. So I thought that was really cool if that's the aspect they were going for. There's a lot of different like aspects to this that I thought were really cool. A lot of like, I think it was the 8 who's on the roof. If I'm getting their names wrong, I'm so sorry. But I've seen him enough that I think that's the 8. Kept looking up to the sky. I know they had a telescope part looking at the stars. There was even like them being on stage looked like they were surrounded by stars. So I don't know if that has anything to do with their concept. I don't know a lot about I don't know anything about 17's concept. But I really liked Vernon's part at the beginning. The baby hold on was so good. I'm gonna be so upset with myself. I'm getting all these names wrong. I think this is DK. Let me just go ahead and add to my list of potential names wrong. At 35, the like I just want to love. I think that's DK. I feel like I know a good portion of them. But this was so good. They sound amazing. Like the I feel like their rappers have very distinct rap tones, and sometimes that doesn't mesh well with vocals because they sound so different. But this everything fits so smoothly. I know 17 is self-produced. So their production team does like a fantastic job, and if anybody knows their strengths and weaknesses, it's going to be them. So yeah, like it actually it may not have been cameras. It looks like it's motorcycles. So that's interesting that it cuts from like motorcycles to like an actual concert with this moon thing. I feel like their concept has to do with space. I could be totally wrong. But that's just my guess. Also this really cool shot. I think it's S-Coups. It looks like he's in a room with telescopes and is in space. So there were so many cool shots of this. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I can't wait to see full choreos because when they're all dancing all together, it was like some of my favorite parts of the MV. I mean, it was so good. But I'm super excited. There's been so many little clips that like I've seen that I haven't wanted to see, but I've just been so interested to learn about 17. I know they did like maybe it was their 5-year anniversary where they like switched roles with each other. Like each member picked somebody else to portray. I've only seen like 5 minutes of it, and I was like in tears laughing so hard. They're so funny and so entertaining, and I've seen little clips of like their little variety show of them like hiding behind an umbrella playing red light green light. They're just a really funny group. So I'm super excited to learn more about them. You guys let me know like what guides to do, where I should go from here, like what MVs to go to, if I should go from the beginning to now, or if I should just like randomly do it, or just whatever when their next release is. Just y'all let me know as much information as possible. Also, Carrots are the coolest people ever. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's carrots, right? Like diamonds. The coolest people ever, because they were always like super nice, because like I said, NCT and 17 were often promoting together and like competing against each other for music show wins, and like it kept going back and forth, like 17 would win one, NCT would win one. But we're always so nice. They were like good job 17, like NCT, you guys did an incredible job, good job in Citizens, and like vice versa. It was so sweet. Like I feel like I rarely see those type of interactions between fandoms, and so it was so refreshing to get that from Carrots. And it's just like love this fandom. Big fan of y'all, because it was just like really heartwarming to see that, because K-pop is an interesting place, And I feel like sometimes people focus more on the negatives than they do the positive aspects of it. So I just wanted to, like, as someone from the outside looking in, be like, I was super, super appreciative of, like, how sweet you guys were. So, but with that being said, be on the lookout for my next 17 reaction. I definitely will look at you guys' comments, and kind of decide where to go from there. Again, I'm so excited to learn about these guys. They're so, so cool. Again, I want to apologize if I messed up any of their names. I tried as best as I could. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye, carrots.